What is up, lab members and streetwear fans? 001 here, and if you saw yesterday's video, you know that we went to Olery and to the Human Made store opening, and we got some stuff that I'm going to share today and review and just show you guys how it looks and feels and just the insides of it. So I'm going to maybe just touch the camera slightly. Okay, so we're going to start with the smallest things we got from Human Made Amsterdam, and when you enter the store, you can get or buy postcards. Now we got the postcards for free on a purchase, so I don't know if you have to buy them separately and they just gave us some extra, or that you get them also with purchases, but these are for sale there as well. So here we have a lot of postcards with Human Made's own mannequin. Fun fact, when Nigo came by, and you might hear sorry if you hear my dog in the background, but when Nigo came to Olery to pretty much build the entire Human Made floor, they went out with the mannequin and just had a lot of fun and made all these pictures, and no one realized what was going on. So it must have been quite funny to carry this around and make all these pictures. But we're gonna go one by one and see what they've made. And there's probably going to be more. I'm not sure if we got all of them, but we got a good few. This is a different one. Yeah, this is a different one. And then the back is all the same. I think Human Made, available at Olery, with the little Charlie right there. The address and the backs are all the same. Continuing with that, when we bought it, we got some stickers. Most stickers were just Olery stickers, which I don't have here. But when we talked to Verdi, he gave us some. He just reached in his pocket and gave us these. So we have a Girls Don't Cry sticker, and these he didn't get when you bought anything. Verdi just had them in his pocket. Maybe you get them now. I'm unsure. It's kind of funny. And now we're going to look at the first item that we got. We're going to go from small to big, so you get an idea of cheaper to the more expensive products. We didn't get everything, of course, but we got a good few things. So let's just start with the keychain. I always liked the packaging. Not only Human Made, but also Bape has, as it is a Ziploc bag. It keeps everything well, nicely in here, and it's just easy to open. You don't have to rip anything apart. Yeah, here we have the slogan, "Gears for Futuristic Teenagers," in this it's not really OD green, it's more like a Ranger green color. Here you have the little Human Made logo. Unsure what that is, but we'll get to that later. Here's the back with the product sign and the product itself. You can have the little bear, the little polar bear with dry oils. And this is €10 in store, and online I'm unsure. This should be the same prices, but again, I'm not sure if you want to send it your way how much that costs and how available they are. As this was the collab with Girls Don't Cry by Verdi. So there we go. And it's a simple keychain. Human Made logo. Little heart, rubber, pretty thick rubber, and a little key ring. I'm kind of glad that they didn't have any branding on the back, as this just is one completed and fine looking piece, instead of some keychains, if you have them, they have like some branding on the back which is printed on there, some dates, but this is just this. And that's pretty much it for the keychain. It's small. They had the same one reverse colors, so white with the red text, but as you are in store, you could only get one item a person, because otherwise you would be able to buy everything you wanted. So you could get one shirt, one keychain, and so forth and so on. Okay, next thing, a little bit bigger, we got the Human Made Girls Don't Cry bandana. This one was €15. It's still cheap. Again, Gears for Futuristic Teenagers. It's the same packaging as this one, just bigger, with the product tagging on the front. Human Made logo on the back. You can see again a little bear with dry oils. I'm going to look at the bandana. I've noticed, because Verdi was there, as you saw in the last video, I noticed that a lot of people got their bandana either signed or one of the postcards, as the postcards would look good behind glass, and this as well. So opening that up, you have quite a big bandana. Well, it's regular sized, but it's, you know, still pretty big. As I could make this my entire backdrop, even though it's upside down right now, which would be kind of cool. It just says "Girls Don't Cry" with the little Human Made heart and stuff, and then the Human Made logo in the "Girls Don't Cry" font. Unsure what the font is called. But yeah, it's slightly see-through. You can look through it. I can see my Chaos Child and stuff in the back. But it is sturdy material. So there's a lot of quality that goes into these. Here's the little tag if you want to look at that. I'm going to fold that back up and put it back, because I feel like that is all I can show. It's just a bandana. And now we're going into the slightly bigger things. We got 2 of these. I'm going to show both of them. So now we have the t-shirts. The collab has way more than just t-shirts, but during opening in Human Made Ullery, they only sold the t-shirts as actual clothing item, if I can say that way. Same packaging as all the other ones, but this time it's grey instead of the green. Gears for futuristic teenagers. Logo, white XL. Something you have to keep in mind when you buy these is that I didn't think I recorded that in a vlog, but when I was in Japan, we went to a Human Made in Japan, and there was some like more pop-up store-ish things in Harajuku, and these sizes are small. They're small as hell. So this is an XL, and I'm unsure if I'm going to show this on a person, but these are really small, so you need to keep that in mind. If you don't get to fit one or see one and you just order them online, if you buy a medium and you're just a regular size guy like me, they're not gonna fit. So XL, and again, this is from the collaboration Human Made and Girls Don't Cry. Opens neatly like that. One thing I really like about Human Made shirts is just the quality that goes into the shirts. When you just look at the fabric, the way it just looks, it's a very different look than you have from shirts you buy at just anywhere, just any day shirts. Even the texture it has a different look to it, and I like it. So here's the little stitching at the inside, the back label. Opening this shirt up, or just looking at the front. At the front, you have the Girls Don't Cry collaboration logo, and then at the back, I don't want to open this up completely, but at the back you have Human Made with nothing. That's it. It's a very simple design. It's a very neat looking design. I feel like clothing doesn't have to be too out there, so keeping it a little bit low-key, especially if you wear a jacket, all you'll see is probably either that or it's going to be covered as well. Also, another thing interesting about this shirt is that the sleeves, the short sleeves or the cut sleeves there, as I said, the sizes are very small, so an XL is going to be a pretty small waist fit, but the sleeves are really long. The sleeves are really long compared to the length of the actual shirt. As you can see there, we have the Human Made shirt like that. And now we're gonna go into the red one as well. I'll try to keep these as well as I can before I fold them back. I'm not going to go too far into this one, as it is the exact same shirt. Again, cover XL red. When we bought this, we were the second group of people that were allowed to enter the store, so we were like the 10th. Like the first group was around 5 people, so we were around the other 5. And this was the last extra large red one they had, I think. One of these, either the red one or the white one was the last extra large. The Girls Don't Cry. And then at the back you have the Human Made. Now you have another label over here. I didn't show with the previous one. The inside bottom label just says Human Made, 100% cotton. As I said, these are really good quality, and interestingly enough, on the pictures, the red that they have for these shirts look quite how do you say it? Like compared to this, it looks really more of a brighter red. But when you kind of look at the shirts in person, they seem to be more of a salmon-ish. It's not exactly that, but it's not as red as you might think it is. So yeah, those were the shirts. The shirts were both 99 euros, if I'm saying that right, 99 or 100 euros for a shirt. And then now we can look at the last thing we have, but it's pretty big, so I need to actually get up and get it. So let me put these shirts away real quick so I don't mess with that. I'm gonna put the bandana, I can put that over here. Okay, so last thing we got was something we didn't expect to get. We saw it in the store and we were just joking that we should buy it, and then we bought it, my brother actually bought it without looking at the price. So I'm not sure I'm gonna put that here. I think I'm gonna put my camera up. We're being called and no one's here to pick up. I'm not gonna do that either, so you'll hear the phone ring in the back for just a bit. I'm gonna pick my camera up for this. That'll make the box that is on full. There we go. And then let's see if I can put it on like that. There we go. That is the Human Made Girls Don't Cry box. Human Made has another box just like this, which is just Human Made, and this is the collaboration. Here you have Human Made, the logo. Still unsure what this is. If you know what this is, if you look at this video, we're wording that wrong. If you're watching this video and you happen to know what this logo actually is, because I've been debating with friends about it, please tell me, because I am not very sure if that's a human or some kind of monkey or a wolf or a lion or whatever. So let's just close the box up first, so I can do that. So I can show you guys what it looks like closed, because if you saw last video, you know that we got it signed. So it closes up pretty neatly. If you close it nicely enough, it closes like that. I don't want to stand in the light. It closes like that, and then you can see Human Made, and then the signature by Verdi. Really cool, really cool. The other I'm stuttering. Sorry. The other side it says Gears for Futuristic Teenagers in the what I call the Girls Don't Cry font, but I'm not sure if that's the right thing. The polar bears, the Dryall's polar bears, and then Human Made, Girls Don't Cry. The other side you have exactly the same, and then on the back of the crate, which I'm not going to show you, on the back of it you'll have Girls Don't Cry with the heart, I think. Opening it up, you have little pockets where you put your hands in. You have to close these to lock them, and then you can't get in. You can't open it up, and when you open them up, you click that, and you can just lift it up like that, and it opens up pretty neatly, like so. Now we have some other stuff in there. This is the box where my brother keeps his clothing that he cares about a little bit more. Interestingly enough, here you have another mark. I'm not sure if I can get a good shot of that, but it says Human Made. It's a little authenticity sticker. Obviously the shirts that are in here don't come with the box, but maybe the bubble wrapping is still here. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna put away these shirts and maybe review those another day. The bubble wrapping's really cool. So the bubble wrapping actually is made out of hearts. As you can see, let me just close up on that. See the hearts? It's really cute. It's really cool. You never really see bubble wrapping in a different shape. I've never seen bubble wrapping in a different shape. But here we have bubble wrapping in a different shape. But I think that's gonna round up the video for today. It was the human-made, I'm gonna call it the loot crate. It's a crate filled with the loot that we got. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I showed you something, and I might switch to the clothing on person now. I'll see you then. Okay, so here we are, and as you can see, I'm wearing the red shirt instead of the white shirt. They're both exactly the same shirt. It's just a flipped color. And like I said in the video, the red one looks slightly different, or just different type of red when you wear it on person. So I want to show that one off instead of the white one, which is just white. There's a few things I want to talk about with this shirt, which is first of all the neck. The neck is, although it's not it's not a bad thing, but it is very tight. Tight necks aren't necessarily, like I said, a bad thing. This isn't chokingly tight or anything, but it's a very tight, rounded neck, and when you put it over your head, you have to kind of, my head's just too big, so you kind of stretch it out just a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Again, the sleeves are kind of long, but I'll show that compared to the rest of the shirt, because the length of the shirt is really short, especially with an XL. I feel like this is a very small size. So if I get a little bit higher, you can see that the length goes until here. My belt will be around here-ish. Here's where my belt would be. So as you can see, for an extra large, it is not that large. Well, when you look at the sleeves, they're long. They're long sleeves. They're long, short sleeves. Normal short sleeves will be around here, and you can really see the difference of that. And what I really like to show right now is the texture. The texture, and as I said, these are really good quality, and the texture is really weird in my opinion. It's just interesting to look at. So you can look at the logo and the texture as well. So if you get closer, you can see the Girls Don't Cry with the texture of the shirt. And then I'm going to turn around and you can see the back print, which also just says human made. So I'm going to just turn around like that, like so. And that's pretty much the shirt. So you can kind of have an idea of what it looks like on a human being. Of course, everyone's different sizes and all that, so you have to figure that out yourself. But if you buy online, don't buy small sizes because you think it's the same size as like Adidas or stuff like that. It's not. It's not going to be the same size. It's going to be very, I don't want to say more like Asian sizes. This is a lot smaller sizes. Last thing I want to show you guys is the bandana, the full size on here. So here we are. It's yeah. So yeah, if you want to have smaller things, 15 bucks, keychains 10, and then the shirts and the clothing, the crate, they're all 100. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I gave you a good idea of what these kind of things look like. And if I have something else that I want to show you guys, then I'll make another video. See you then. Psy, a Kangaroo.